What's up guys, this is Massey. Welcome to another video. In this video I want to talk about division of polynomials, long division of polynomials. So the first one is x to the power 4 minus 5x cubed minus 7x squared plus 36x minus 5 divided by x minus 5. So we need to do the long division. X minus 5. So the first thing I need to do, I'm going to have x to the power 4 divided by x is going to be x cubed. So x cubed times x is going to be x to the power 4, and x cubed times negative 5 is going to be negative 5x cubed. And then I subtract these two terms. As you see here, they are the same. So this one is 0, this one is 0. And then we have three more terms. Since the divisor has two terms, we need to bring two terms down from the dividend. This one is called dividend, this one is called divisor, and this part is going to be the quotient. So I bring two terms down, then I divide it again, the largest exponent with the largest exponent in the divisor. So negative 7x squared divided by x is going to be negative 7x. Then I multiply negative 7x times x, negative 7x squared. Negative 7x times negative 5 is going to be 35x. Then when you subtract it, these two cancel out. 36x minus 35x is going to be x. And you bring this one down, x minus 5. X minus 5 divided by x minus 5 is going to be plus 1. And when you multiply it, 1 times x, x. 1 times negative 5, negative 5. And when you subtract it, that's going to be 0. So the remainder is 0. And the quotient is x cubed minus 7x plus 1. So I'm going to write it here. The answer is x to the power 4 minus 5 divided by x minus 5 is going to be x cubed minus 7x plus 1. So now next one, negative x squared minus 94x plus 600 divided by x plus 100. Negative x squared divided by x is going to be negative x. Then you multiply it, negative x times x, negative x squared. Negative x times 100 is negative 100x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. We have negative 94x minus negative 100x. That's going to be positive 100 minus 94 is going to be 6x plus 600. Then 6x divided by x is going to be 6. 6 times x, 6x. 6 times 100 is going to be 600. When you subtract it, it's going to be 0. So I can say negative x squared minus 94x plus 600 is going to be equal to x plus 100, which is going to be negative x plus 6. As you see it here in the bottom. So the quotient is negative x plus 6 and the remainder is 0. Next example. X cubed plus 7x squared plus 16x plus 12 divided by x plus 2. X cubed divided by x is x squared. X squared times x, x cubed. X squared times 2, 2x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 7x squared minus 2x squared is going to be 5x squared plus 16x. 5x squared divided by x is going to be 5x. 5x times x, 5x squared. 5x times 2 is going to be 10x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 16x minus 10x is going to be 6x plus 12. 6x divided by x is going to be 6. 6 times x, 6x. 6 times 2, 12. So the remainder is going to be 0. Next one. X cubed minus 3x squared minus 17x plus 3 divided by x plus 3. The largest one is x cubed. The largest one here is x. So x cubed divided by x is x squared. Then you multiply x squared times x cubed. X squared times 3 is going to be 3x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 3x squared minus 3x squared is going to be negative 6x squared. Negative 17x. Negative 6x squared divided by x is going to be negative 6x. Negative 6x times x, negative 6x squared. Negative 6x times 3 is going to be negative 18x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 17x minus negative 18x is going to be positive x. Then you bring the next number down. X plus 3 divided by x plus 3 is just going to be 1. The remainder is 0. So the quotient is x squared minus 6x plus 1. So I'm going to write it here. X cubed minus 3x squared minus 17x plus 3 divided by x plus 3 is going to be x cubed squared minus 6x plus 1. Next one. X cubed plus 10x squared plus 32x plus 33 divided by x plus 3. X cubed divided by x, x squared. X squared times x cubed. X squared times 3, 3x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 10x squared minus 3x squared is going to be 7x squared. And bring the next one down, 32x. 7x squared divided by x is going to be 7x. 7x times x, 7x squared. 7x times 3 is going to be 21x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 32x minus 21x is going to be 11x. Then you bring the next term down, which is 33. 11x divided by x is going to be 11. 11 times x, 11x. 11 times 3, 33. When you subtract it, it's going to be 0. So remainder is 0. And we can say x cubed plus 10x squared plus 32x plus 33 divided by x plus 3 is going to be x squared plus 7x plus 11. Next example. X cubed minus 2x squared minus 45x minus 50 divided by x minus 5. X cubed divided by x, x squared. X squared times x, x cubed. X squared times negative 5, negative 5x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 2x squared minus negative 5x squared, that becomes positive. So 5 minus 2 is 3x squared. You bring the next term down. 3x squared divided by x is going to be 3x. 3x times x, 3x squared. 3x times negative 5, negative 15x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 45x minus negative 15 is going to be positive. So negative 30x, negative 50. So what you can do here, negative 30x divided by x, that's going to be negative 30. Negative 30 times x, negative 30x. Negative 30 times 5 is going to be 150. So when you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 50 minus 150 is going to be negative 200. So remainder is negative 200. And we can show it as x cubed minus 2x squared minus 45x minus 50 divided by x minus 5 equals to x squared plus 3x minus 30 minus 200 divided by x minus 5. That's how we're supposed to write the final answer. Next example. X squared plus 9x plus 20 divided by x plus 4. So x squared plus 9x plus 20 divided by x plus 4. X squared divided by x times x squared, x times 4, 4x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 9x minus 4x is going to be 5x. You bring 20 down. 5x divided by x is going to be 5. 5 times x, 5x. 5 times 4, 20. And when you subtract it, it's going to be 0. So you're going to say x squared plus 9x plus 20 divided by x plus 4 equals to x plus 5. Next example, x squared minus 18x plus 81 divided by x minus 9. X squared divided by x is going to be x. X times x squared. X times negative 9, negative 9x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 18x minus negative 9x, which will be positive 9, and negative 18 is going to be negative 9x. You bring the next number down because you have two terms, so you must have two terms always here. Negative 9x divided by x is going to be negative 9. Negative times x, negative 9x. Negative 9 times negative 9, positive 81. When you subtract it, these two cancel each other, and the remainder is 0. So you're going to say x squared minus 18x plus 81 divided by x minus 9. So that's going to be x minus 9. Because the quotient here is x minus 9. Next example, x squared minus 13x plus 36 divided by x minus 9. X squared divided by x is going to be x. X times x squared. X times negative 9, negative 9x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out, and we have negative 4x plus 36. Negative 4x divided by x is negative 4. Negative 4 times x, negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 9 is going to be positive 36. They cancel out, and the remainder is 0. So you're going to say x squared minus 13x plus 36 divided by x minus 9 is x minus 4. Next example, 6x squared minus 4x plus 5 divided by x minus 1. 6x squared divided by x is going to be 6x. 6x times x, 6x squared. 6x times negative 1 is going to be negative 6x. These two cancel out. Negative 4x minus this is going to be 2x plus 5. 2x divided by x is going to be 2. 2 times x is going to be 2x. 2 times negative 1 is going to be negative 2. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 5 minus negative 2 is going to be 5 plus 2. That's going to be 7. So remainder is 7, and you show it like 6x squared minus 4x plus 5 divided by x minus 1 is going to be 6x plus 2 plus 7 divided by x minus 1. That's how we're supposed to report it. Let's see next example. X squared plus 5x minus 30 divided by x plus 8. X squared divided by x is x. X times x squared. X times 8, 8x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 5x minus 8x is going to be negative 30x. Negative 30. Negative 3x times 8x is going to be negative 3. Negative 3x. Negative 3 times 8 is going to be negative 24. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 30 minus negative 24 is going to be negative 16. So we're going to say x squared plus 5x minus 30 over 8 plus x is going to be x minus 3 minus 16 over x plus 8. Next example is 3x squared minus 10x plus 1 divided by x minus 4. 3x squared divided by x is going to be 3x. 3x times x is going to be 3x squared. 3x times negative 4 is going to be negative 12x. Cancel out. Negative 10x minus negative 12x is going to be positive 12x. Negative 10x is going to be 2x plus 1. 2x divided by x is going to be 2. 2 times x, 2x. 2 times negative 4, negative 8. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 1 minus negative 8 is going to be 1 plus 8, which is 9. So we can say 3x squared minus 10x plus 1 divided by x minus 4 is going to be 3x plus 2 plus 9 over x minus 4. Next example. 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5x minus 8 divided by x plus 2. 2x cubed divided by x is going to be 2x squared. 2x squared times x is going to be 2x cubed. 2x squared times 2 is going to be 4x squared. So when you subtract it, these two cancel out. 3x squared minus 4x squared is going to be negative x squared plus 5x. Negative x squared divided by x is going to be negative x. Negative x times x is going to be negative x squared. Negative x times 2 is going to be negative 2x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 5x minus negative 2x is going to be 7x. And you bring negative 8 out. Negative 7x divided by x is going to be, positive 7x divided by x is going to be positive 7. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 2 is going to be 14. Now you need to subtract it. These two cancel out. Negative 8 minus 14 is going to be negative 22. So the remainder is negative 22. Next example, x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 24 divided by x plus 7. X cubed divided by x is going to be x squared times x cubed. X squared times 7 is going to be 7x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. 4x squared minus 7x squared is going to be negative 3x squared plus x. Negative 3x squared divided by x is going to be negative 3x. Negative 3x times x is going to be negative 3x squared. Negative 3x times 7 is going to be negative 21x. Then you subtract it. These two cancel out. X minus negative 21x is going to be positive 21. X plus x is going to be 22x minus 24. 22x divided by x is going to be 22. So 22 times x is 22x. 22 times 7 is going to be 20 times 7 is 140 plus it's going to be 154. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 24 minus 154 is going to be 178 negative. That's the remainder. Next example, x squared minus 16 divided by x plus 4. X squared divided by x is x. X times x, x squared. X times 4, 4x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. You have negative 4x minus 16. Negative 4x divided by x is going to be negative 4. Negative 4 times x, negative 4x. Negative 4 times 4 is going to be, the remainder is going to be 0. So we're going to say x squared minus 16 divided by x plus 4 is going to be x minus 4. Next one, x cubed plus 64 over x plus 4. So we have x cubed plus 64 divided by x plus 4. X cubed divided by x is going to be x squared. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 4 is going to be 4x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. You have 64 minus 4x squared. This term is the largest exponent, so negative 4x squared divided by x is going to be negative 4x. Negative 4x times x is going to be negative 4x squared. Negative 4x times 4 is going to be negative 16x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out, and we have 64 minus negative 16x, which is 16x plus 64. 16x divided by x is going to be 16. 16 times x is going to be 16x. 16 times 4 is going to be 64. When you subtract it, it's going to be 0. So the remainder is 0. So we can say x cubed plus 64 divided by x plus 4 is going to be x squared minus 4x plus 16. That's the answer. So x cubed minus x plus 6 divided by x minus 3. X cubed divided by x is going to be x squared. X squared times x is going to be x cubed. X squared times negative 3 is going to be negative 3x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. You have negative x minus negative 3x squared, which will be positive 3x squared minus x. So we already have two terms here. You don't need to bring the next number down until we figure it out. 3x squared now divided by x is going to be 3x. 3x times x is going to be 3x squared. 3x times negative 3 is going to be negative 9x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative x minus negative 9x is going to be 9x minus x, which is 8x plus 6. 8x divided by x is going to be 8. 8 times x is going to be 8x. 8 times negative 3 is going to be negative 24. When you subtract, these two cancel out. 6 minus negative 24 is going to be 24 plus 6, which is going to be 30. So that's the remainder. Next one. X cubed plus 7x minus 44 divided by x plus 9. X cubed divided by x is going to be x squared. X squared times x is going to be x cubed. X squared times 9 is going to be 9x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Again, as you see here, we have two numbers. Negative 9x squared plus 7x. Negative 9x squared divided by x is going to be negative 9x. Negative 9x times x is going to be negative 9x squared. Negative 9x times 9 is going to be negative 81x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. And we have positive 81x plus 7x. That's going to give me 88x. And you bring the next number down, negative 44. So we have 88x divided by x is going to be 88. So 88 times x, 88x. 88 times 9. 792. When you subtract it, these two cancel out, and we have negative 44 minus 836. That's going to be the remainder. Next example. X to the power of 4 plus 15x squared minus 19x plus 93 divided by x minus 2. X to the power of 4 divided by x is going to be x cubed. X cubed times x is going to be x to the power of 4. X cubed times negative 2, negative 2x cubed. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. And we have here 15x squared minus negative 2x cubed. So it's going to be 2x cubed plus 15x squared. We don't need the next number down for now. 2x cubed divided by x is going to be 2x squared. 2x squared times x is going to be 2x cubed. 2x squared times negative 2 is negative 4x squared. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. And 15x squared plus 4x squared is going to be 19x squared minus 19x. 19x squared divided by x is going to be 19x. 19x divided by x is going to be 19x squared minus 38x. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 19x minus negative 30 is going to be positive and negative. So 19x plus 93. 19x divided by x is going to be 19. So 19x minus 38. When you subtract it, these two cancel out, and we have 93 plus 38, which is 131. So the remainder is 131, and you're going to say x to the power 4 plus 15x squared minus 19x plus 93 divided by x minus 2 is going to be x squared cubed plus 2x squared plus 19x plus 19 plus 131 divided by x minus 2. So that's how we need to report the answer to the long division in case you have remainder. Let's do the last one. X to the power 5 plus 2 divided by x plus 3. So x to the power 5 plus 2 divided by x plus 3. X to the power 5 divided by x to the power 4. Multiply it, it's going to be like that. When you subtract it, these two cancel out. Negative 3x 2. Negative 3x to the power 4 divided by x is going to be negative 3x cubed. When you multiply, it's negative 3x to the power 4 minus 9x to the power 3. When you subtract it, it's going to be 0. Then you have 9x cubed plus 22. 9x cubed divided by x is going to be 9x squared. 9x squared times x is going to be 9x cubed. 27x squared. These two cancel out. We have negative 24x squared plus 2 Negative 27x squared divided by x is going to be negative 27x. When you multiply negative 27x squared minus 81x, when you subtract it, these two cancel out, and we have 81x plus 2. 81x divided by x is going to be 81. When you multiply 81x plus 243, when you subtract it, these two cancel out, and you have 2 minus 243, which is negative 241. So that's the remainder. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you have any question. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel. You can have access to many other videos regarding math, chemistry, and physics. Thank you for watching and have a great day.